I had I made a mistake again, And I had this view set to private. Oops. Right. I should type in the chat. This sound okay. Hi Chris. I don't know if you can hear us yet. Oh, didn't me. No, pressing the wrong button. Oh man. Right. Well, sounds good. Thanks, Hodge. Alright, that should be okay then. Right. The camera. Oh man. Oh, because I pressed the wrong button. Right, that should go off in a second. Get me gouge on it. Hi, Mark Gentleman Turner. Hi, Chris Dodds. Hi, Chris Binwood Dodger. Hi, Gerard. Hi, Paul King Owls Martin. Hi, Lawrence. Good afternoon to you, sir. Right, everyone. Hi, Adam. Thanks, mate. Right, where's my visor? It's there. Just can't believe the mess I had in here. I said that last time as well, but honestly, it was even worse than what you think. Right. Everyone, I don't know what the size is. This blank I got kindly given by hey, Richard Phelan. Hi, Gav. Gav gave me a blank as well. Lovely pitch pine. I'm going to turn that at some point. Hi, John S. Hi, Steve Scott. Did I say hi, Adam? Hi, Adam. Hi, Lawrence. I forget what I said, Right, what am I doing? Oh, I was going to measure that. I don't know what my table is. Right there, I've got it. Right. Don't know what my table is, but basically, 11 3/4, 12 inches there, but across that way where it's shrunk a bit, 11 3/4, right. And it's combination squared, so yeah, I can't see the number. Basically 2 3/4 inches depth. So we'll say 12 by 3 dressed. X 12 by 3. Right, people, I'm probably not going to look at chat as much because I'm so slow that I have to actually just get started. Right, so I've got this mounted on a faceplate. The faceplate what came with the lathe. Um, see how it's running. Right, we'll take a cut. Quite out of round. This don't know if you'll be able to tell what view you're looking at. That view. Hasn't took any off there. Just took so that's about quarter of an inch. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? When I measured it, one way it was 11 and 3/4, the other way it was 12. So a quarter of an inch out would make sense. I'm just rounding it over. I'm copying Jimmy Cruz on the way he designs his platters. If you've seen his Jimmy Cruz demonstrations on YouTube, he describes it really well. Um, I think I'm nowhere near. Move this in a bit. Wow, that is punky. Could blame my tool work. That's not going to happen. You know me by now. I don't take responsibility for poor tool work. Right. Use can't. No, use can't. But you'll see soon. You'll see soon enough, people. I'm just getting it close. Just got a bit over here. One more pass. Right. If you are new to wood turning, um, practice cuts on bits you know you don't need to have a good finish on. That makes sense. Right. I had to have that extension on there because that wasn't fitting very well. But now I don't need it. Keep it on. What's punky? I think. Right, can I get away with? Just tighten everything, everyone. Make sure everything's tightened. Shake it. Shake it's the wrong expression. What I mean is, um, pull on it. Test it. That is moving a bit. I'm just gonna tighten that nut. Right. Um, when I measured that thickness before, I don't know where else I measured, but it's quite a bit out. Where did I put that? Yeah, it's like 2 3/8 there. On that side, it's 2 3/4. There's quite a bit to come off there. Actually, I'll tell you in millimeters. Right, it's like, wow, that's 69 millimeters. And that's 61. Someone's knocking on the door. I'm gonna have to answer that. My wife's incapacitated with a slip disc. A minute. How ridiculous. It was like ridiculous of me for thinking they were knocking. I don't know, we had, what did I say it was? 60mm to 69mm, it's basically 10mm. Right. See if I can even it out with this. And for the speed I've got this, it's about 900. I'm travelling across a little bit too quick for the speed it's going. Still looks like I've got about 6mm to go. I'm not going to try and take 6mm at once. So that took about a millimetre. Up the speed should be about 1000. This is a lot more balanced now. I've also got a bit to go on the outside. But I might have a look. I might not need to do it. I've got a Reeves drive, so I have to turn the speed down before I stop now. Right. Okay. You can see how funky it is. This was sharp as well, you know. That's alright, we're only doing a podcast. Right. So looking at that, I think I don't need to flatten anymore. I'm doing the Jimmy Cools method. I have an OG pattern. I should see if anyone's there. There's people there. Tim, hello, my friend. Hi, Robert Dolman and Kevin. Hi, Tommy. Tommy, I believe you're going to be in the background because you're working on your flower project. Ah, my flower project's going to be the weirdest one because it doesn't look like a flower. I'm going to draw flowers on. I'm going to show you back in a second. I'll take my microphone off, which I had a super duper wireless one. There's a sneak peek. Can't see what he's looking at. Kind of I switched over, yeah. Right. That's 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 me flower project. Basically, I'm just going to draw flowers on this circle. I may as well tell you. But it's not very good. That's all. I need to flick back to YouTube. Oh, Doc. Hi, Doc. Who have I missed? Um, right, never mind, because I'll just stop us. Right, Jimmy Clues explains it like this. He puts, he has your centre there, basically. He's split it into three. This line here. I just snapped me. Went in the hole. Is that a hole? Anyway, that goes about there. I haven't got my rest on. Oh, there. Yeah. Right, he determines his overall depth in the ball. And then he goes down a bit. So I'm going to try there. So I've got a line for the depth there. Got a line. Now you just need to do a straight line from there to there. We're going to do that with a poke. Right, I'll have to adjust that in a second. The second literally was a second, wasn't it? Just gonna move the rest in. I'm gonna stop the lathe. You weren't here when I moved the rest without stopping the lathe first. Who knows? Safety. Gonna move the rest around. I know it's not gonna hit anything. Turn it anyway, just to make sure. Right. This is very, very punky, so it might be a case of using oil. Right, I'm running about 1100 there. Basically, because I've got that corner out of the way, it's a lot more balanced. Hey, we're just roughing this out anyway, everyone. I've got to go from all the way over there to there, so I have to take more off this side. I'll join that in a minute. Right, just gonna adjust my tool rest. Can you see that? I'm gonna tear out. Punky, but we like punky, don't we? Move that into there. Should be alright with that. Hi Doug Miller. Hi Radar. Thank you everyone for coming along. Loads of people have got spanners. If you want to put links in to other people's channels, you are more than welcome. Adam, you can put a link in for yours, please, or someone can put a link in for Adam's. Dark, someone put a link in for Dark. Doug Miller, put a link in for Doug. Now I need to take more off from this side. Here I've got about a quarter inch that side and around about an eighth on that side. So I'll just start there. Right, I need to do a curve. Jimmy Clues goes the wrong way for the grain direction. Obviously he plans on doing the finishing cut the correct way, but it's in order to get a nice curve. And I'm just wondering, should I do that like I did last time, or should I try to do the curve from this side? Good man, Adam. Putting links in. You're very welcome. Um, right. I've never seen wood so punky in my life, but then again, I'm not experienced with spalted beech. Um, right. I've got travel support. Getting better finish than the podcast. But this is the wrong way, everyone. Don't. We're just getting the shape, that's all. We're not trying to get a good finish. I'm looking down there, it looks very, very straight. I'm going to look at the outside for the profile I'm creating. I need to have a gentle curve. Just going to move me rest. Here's what basically is moving me rest. You should have seen us do that little box I showed you before. There was a million, tries to get the correct fit. Guess what, everyone? Can you guess? For some reason, the fit's loosened. So the lid, which is a total. This is supposed to be a secret box, like Alan Batty, inspired by Alan Batty and Ruby Clare. And my lid's falls off. I dropped the box on the box went on the inside. That's what the lid fits on. Never mind. I'll pick that up later. I'm doing this on my own bunions. Did I move me last? That's why. Right. Right, everybody. We're determined to get a nice curve, and so far I haven't got one. I know why. That's it. You know why I messed up here, aren't it? 2/3 from the wrong place. I didn't do my recess first, then a foot. That's alright. Never mind. I guess he's watched Jimmy Poo's demonstration. He doesn't make a mistake. That was a massive mistake. By the way, I just found out my camera's in the way. The handles not getting to the place it should be. Right, okay, so the curve we can do from there to there. Nice. Right. Do I? Mhm. I'm gonna have to take that rest off. I don't have any speed low there, by the way. Right. Sorry for not looking at the chat. Nice. Camera's in the way. Gonna have more speed as well. Not getting canny shavings, you know. Shapes better. Better. Do I have enough to do this? Amusement, yeah, I wouldn't be trying to share with. I would sand this to show. Look how bad. Look how bad this is. I know that's going to be shocking. I want to see how bad this bit is. Extremely bad. See, it's alright. How can it be alright? That's alright. Define that a little bit. Okay, I'm going to have to ask people in. Hi, people from Twisted Trays. I need to ask people who've got experience with spalted beech. Is there. Well, all wood's the same, isn't it? Even if it is spalted, you just need really sharp tools. It's punky. Just need to know my best stuff. Shear scraping. Can use. I can't see. I have to fix the OBS. It's too small on there. I just can't see that. I think you can see. Well, I can see there. On this side, isn't it? Flick. I'll stop it in a minute. Let's see. Hi, Silk. Be right back. Out to the shop. Okay, see you soon, Hodge. Hodge is on tonight at 10 p.m. UK time. He's working with Axe abrasive paste. They're doing some sort of event. Hi, Dave from Valley Maker. There's spotted and there's pretty rotten. With spotted, never use scraper. Just pulls out chunks. Thanks, Pete. And thanks, Dave. They would turn out not holding like a lance. Oh, I don't know what you mean. Like a lance. Ah, well, you mean like under your arm? Like that. Right, okay, sorry, I have to ignore you again. Right. The camera in the way. You can't see, but the tripod's right in the way. And if I can just redo the recess. I need to get this fixed sorted. We'll be redoing the recess. I didn't realise this was going to be so challenging. I mean, we don't back off from challenges. I do when you're not looking. That's why my 40 grit comes out and you don't know. helps if I can use my body. Everyone, don't ever use your arms or your hands. Use your body to move. So I've got that there, now I'm leaning back. While I'm trying to lean back, whilst got this brace against my hip by the bottom right hand side. Just slowly leaning back. Just gonna check that. I also want to put this against it. I need to see how this is gonna sit. Right. I think a few days of sanding, that will be alright. Yeah, I did say that. I did say that. No, it would have been deep, the holes. It wasn't that. No, we're gonna sand. I'll gonna have to put it on. How do I mute? Oh, good man, Hodge, you've put your link in. Everyone's welcome to put links in. Click on Hodge's link if you're on already subscribed. Hodge does the best videos. Great sense of humour. You can't get no past. I just mentioned sanding and Nick's turned up. How funny is that? Nick, I'm telling you, there's something yeah, well tuned for when someone's going to sand. Right. Well, I'll mute me microphone for the extra. How do I do that? Everyone, 1 minute. I'm gonna. Some things are secret. This is how I normally shape the items when no one's there. Well, I've got 80 grit on now, okay, so now. Normally I use 40. And it's made for 3 years, isn't it? What if I stiffen the fibers? I'm just putting sanding on. What is it? Richard P being in. It's thanks to Richard P I have this blank. Yeah, I sent it all the way from Ireland. Oh, hoping this bit really bothered about. I'm cotton. Holes in there. Need proper hardener. I know this is me gun. In the millimeter deep. I want to try and get this sanded. So this ring here is finished. And I know how deep my recess is. There's a lot of sanding to do. It's gonna probably meet that recess by the time I get it sanded. I think there might be an aisle finish for it. Yeah. I have so many shavings, just a little bit of wood removal. Right. Oh my god, I just realised. Oh, Klondike Lewis. Hi, Klondike Lewis. If the wood is so punky, the recess looks a bit small. If the wood is so punky, that I see what you're saying. If it's so punky, the recess is too small for safety reasons. Do you mean small in diameter or small in depth? With the diameter, I only have one chuck. I only have the SK80 chuck. One second. Uh, I only have this chuck. Axemen's SK180. They do three sizes. SK100 and SK114. So I can't open up the diameter too much. Um, I'm tied by that. As for the diameter, the depth I'm going to make deeper in a minute. Well, I say a minute. Shallow. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, the depth. Sorry, Todd. Yeah, the depth. I'm going to make it deeper after. Do you know this foot here? I'm not sure how far down that's going to go by the time I get it finished. After that's finished, then I'll work on the depth of this and the depth of the recess. But thank you everyone. Right, gonna. By the way, the accents at Chucks I think are absolutely awesome. I'm not experienced with other manufacturers of Chucks, but I can't fault the machining is and the material, the stainless steel, absolutely phenomenal. To me, very, very excellent engineered truck that does what it's supposed to do. Very well made. Um, I know some people use, I've heard people using record power chuck. Also, I've heard of one wheel chuck. I'm assuming one wheel's the manufacturer. Now, I don't know if that's just America or if that's in England as well. But for me, I would continue to buy Axminster chucks and the Axminster Joes. I only have um, those set of C Joes there, and I have the Pen Joes. The Pen Joes fit on there as well. Take a time. Maybe I should just get it redone, not get it done, and I'll remount it another time. I don't know how it's going to move. I'm not sure how dry or wet. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, you can have wet spalted, can't you? Right. We'll pretend that's standard to a really good finish. But we're going to pretend it is, just for the sake of time. I'm going to make this recess deeper. I'm going to pull me the rest out from there because the cotton chisel wasn't on the rest properly. I probably put it out a bit far, but that's alright. You see how observant Hodge is? He doesn't miss a thing. Hodge's wife could never cheat on him. He would know straight away. Right, as Jimmy Clues explains this, he goes in here, whatever depth he goes into, an eighth of an inch. Then on the outside, he goes half that depth, 16. So the strength is there when the jaws open up. If he went deeper on this side, then that ring could come off, it could separate from there. So when the bull's flipped round, when the bull's on the chuck using this recess. It feels high. It's high because of this. I don't know why it's high. Now, I am going to have a look. Um, okay, 1 second. Oh, hi, Stace. It's mates. Hi, everyone. Thank you. I don't think you was for me, though. Soon had a wash when I finished because I was itchy. Oh, yeah, I think some people do complain about allergic reactions to you. Um, I seen a bit of your live today, but I didn't watch all of it. Flicked through, if I'm honest. That's really naughty. I shouldn't say that. Hi, Robert Lapsey. This 20-minute ball with great magnification. No, it's about 12 and 3/4. Well, maybe this is a Calvin Common. Probably 11 and 3/4. Just in that measure there. Right, I'm just gonna what was I gonna do? Oh, everyone, by the way. Um, um, Oh, yeah, sorry you mustn't have been here, Hodge. At the beginning, explained how I'm copying Jimmy Clues. But I don't know what I just said for you to recognise that. You see how insightful Hodge is. Doesn't miss a thing. Um, yes, I watched. There's two demos from two woodworking clubs. Have Jimmy Clues's demo on. He explains it perfectly. You weren't here before, but I told everyone to check out his video on how to do this. I actually haven't watched it for a long time, but I've watched it a couple of hundred times. I've got that little screen target thing I mean that. Oh shit. Oh, you've made a swear dog. I don't swear anymore. Like a little square thing, I can't get rid of it. I don't know why it's there. I can't do nothing about it. Um done manual oh, wait. Flick to OBS. Man, at how level the camera is. Don't actually have it in there. Yeah, that's a manual focus. It might be gone now. It's gone from the OBS. I switched it to manual focus. I thought it was on manual focus to start with. Oh man, I've been an hour and I haven't even done the bottom. everyone. Thinking it's gonna take ages to get a good finish on it, and I've not watched any videos of people dealing with really well. I probably have seen some videos of how to deal with really punky wood. So I'm wondering, will I? Do you want to say is try to? Do you want to say a good finish, or do you want to? Do you prefer just to pretend I've sanded it to a good finish? Right. Stop talking after the microphone's right next to us. I forgot. I thought I took it off. You know this wood has moved already. I was trying to do a push cut. That's dreadful. I know I didn't go deep for me push cut, so it must still be dreadful. I'd have to take about a good, hmm, maybe 2 millimeters deep. Just a bit. I shouldn't. We can always go back to it. Yeah, we could. Kind of push cut. I'm going about maybe just a millimeter there. I'm interested in seeing if turns like a millimeter less. I got in a slow speed. Remember to better. I'm gonna sort the recess out there. And I end up with a bowl so small. Trying to get a finish on it. Can't do a push cut. I'm wondering. Then a punky punk with Nick's haircut. Right. I could get a good finish on this, couldn't he? Curve needs to come down. Do that again. Hi Mike, you. I'm good at blue pillow. Wait a minute. I have this. You probably said that's pretty smooth action level, I think. Uploaded a video. I seen that video, Doug Miller. Well impressed with you and how awesome that's because Mark Saleh, I've watched his videos. And he, there's a few demonstrations on YouTube of Mark Saleh, and there's one where it's split into 4 videos from the woodworking club. And, one's on spindle turning. There's an introduction video. There's one on how to turn an end grain ball, and one on how to turn a face grain ball with the grain running like this is. Awesome person. Sharpen again. You know, that tool I've just used, Dave, hasn't been used. It's just been sharpened. The other gouge I used before. I, Hugh, wouldn't it be nice? Um, I hope you're taking it easy, Hugh. Not worse than a bad back. Very frustrating for you, I know. Um, right. Oh, yeah. Hugh, you did something which was really punky, and you used wood hardener on it. I remember your video. You used I think it was called wood hardener. You used. This is really punky. I'll zoom in so you can see. Oh, that OBS though. See. Ah, yeah, no other option. You had, yeah. I'm thinking, am I just? I wonder if I put this light on. Might show up this stuff more. Um, really hasn't shown it up as much as I wanted it to show. I suppose, yeah, you can see all the pattern. I have to go so close to my computer screen. You can't believe. Um, okay, stop being an idiot. 3 days. But who wants to watch salmon for 3 days? Um, right. I've decided. I'll zoom out. Yes. I think you could see the thing. I'm going back to the YouTube. I can see anything. Right, everyone. I'm going to pretend. One thing was harden. Cellular sand and sealer will harden it up. Yeah. Well, I don't. I'm going to finish it later. Should I? Oh, that's going to be. I just don't want to sandwich for 3 days. It's going to bore you all to tears. In fact, when I'm looking at it here, the shape's all wrong. This. No one's looking at it. It's not like I'm streaming live on YouTube. Oh, bless yous all, bless yous. Must be frustrating for yous. It's frustrating for me. See, I would just use 40 grit like I normally do on everything, even when I have lovely wood. Drop my visor down. I'll take that number off. I always do challenging pieces, don't I? I thought this was going to be easy. Because doing the platter's not too challenging. Right, we'll hold this on here for 3 days. After 3 days, we'll check it, and probably plan for another 4 days, realising nothing's happened. So, when it's really funky, it's best to use oil. You see, I honestly I understand that if your tools are not sharp, you're going to get a bad finish. It has to be razor sharp, and I understand most people don't know what sharp is. I am confident my tools are sharp. I'm confident in that fact. I don't blame yous if yous aren't. It's just sanding to see what it looks like. I haven't actually done this shape yet. I'm knowing if it's worth doing it. It should sand quickly. Soft pink. I'll have a look to see if that's done any difference. Well, to me it hasn't. Grit have I gone there? That's like 80. Hey people. Sorry. Resin and acetone 56. Works really well. If I'm second like over turning, did a video on it. I'll check that out. Hugh, thank you very much. I just started following Second Life of Wood Turning. Was either your challenge with the clock or Day Day's challenge. It might have been yours. Because I kind of followed. Probably haven't followed everyone, you know. I'll have to check it out again. I pretty much started following everyone who was on there. And I was really impressed with his wood turning. extremely skilled person. If I recall correctly, I think he's from a different country in Europe. Right, everyone, do you mind if I quit this because I don't want to bore you to death? I thought you already have bored you to death. Now at 20. Is there anything else I can do quickly? Well, it's me, isn't it? Can't do it. Relax. I'm gonna have to work out how to do this. I've got loads of bits in there. Zoom in. I don't know. I'd have to. Nice piece of wood though. When it's all sanded, it's gonna be nice. Um, no one used do orgy pattern, and yeah, I was trying to follow Jimmy Clues who does it. Perfect. Do you prefer to have a sort of wider rim here, sort of curves, and then if anything, a smaller round here? Because to me, a bigger round before you maybe Jimmy Clues does it's 50-50, which is what it's supposed to be, isn't it? That's a redundant question, really. I think I just wanted to talk. Um, it was DD challenge. I didn't have time. Ah, thanks you. There must have been DD's challenge. Bob, I'll talk to you later about that punky ball. If you not so. Yes, Tommy, talk to us later, please. Hi, Steve T. Um, yes, Tommy, talk to us later about it. I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to finish now. I think it's too boring for you to do it. Plus, my knowledge of dealing with punky spalted beech isn't good. I'm sure I've seen a demo with Stuart Batty, and he had a really punky piece of wood. He was demonstrating cuts. I think the video was called "How Gouges Cut," and he demonstrated sort of how not to do it. It wasn't. It was like what most people do. And then he showed his cut, and it was like a beautiful finish, if I recall correctly. I haven't seen that video for a long time. Um, yeah, I think that'll be too boring for you. Right, I'm just gonna stop, and I don't think there's that else I can do. Is there? I could show you how bad my project is for DD's challenge. If you want to see how bad that is, I dropped it earlier, the box. I'm using my brush to bring it over. I've got that much crap in the way that I can't actually get behind there. Maybe I should describe how bad it is, so you can need a flick to the OBS a second. All right, so not far away. You just want to see how bad it is. You just need to see closer. Right. So special thanks to Tommy Dunn, who sent us lush boxwood. Right. The flower project, right? I know it doesn't look like a flower. To be honest, I went on YouTube and looked. Well, I typed in how to make a wooden flower or something like that. Wooden flower. Right there, I'm just gonna go back. Oh, that's the biggest problem with spotted wood. amazing, but the spalting causes so many issues with pumpkiness. Yeah, it does, but you definitely need to cut and scrape. Yeah, yeah, that's what Pete said as well. Um, I was describing how bad this is. Um, no, I wasn't. I was describing why it's not a flower. Right, you know, Steve T, Temple Boy Turnings, has started a new podcast with Rob. Is it Summerland? How embarrassing. Smother. I can't pronounce it. His second name. Woodsley is what I know him as. They started a podcast. It's on Wednesday night. I think it starts at 10 p.m. But Steve, you're in the chat, aren't you? So you can put a link in for your. You can put a link in for your channel and a link in for your podcast with Rob, Stephen Rob Show. Right. They interviewed Ruby Claire, and she did an Alan Batty box, which I've seen on YouTube. I know my design is different to Alan Batty's and Ruby's, but I was inspired by it. But although I watched Alan Batty, he doesn't describe how to make the box. He has that already prepared. Has the box prepared and the hole prepared, and he describes how to do the rest of it. So obviously Alan Batty was one of the most skilled wood turners. So he made a sphere, and the whole point is, I need to show you how bad this is. I forgot, I'm zoomed in that far. You can see the centre of that then. Okay, so I know where to hold it. I used to see how bad it is. But you probably want to know how it became so bad. I'll try and describe how it became so bad. Right. Oh, sorry, I was saying Steve and Rob's show. Rob had interviewed Ruby Claire in discussing that sort of career and the kind of how she got started, and she had some items that she's made. Wow, everyone's jaw was on the floor. Absolutely stunning work, and carving, oil painting. Well, any kind of paint doesn't matter. That's just done on the balls. Absolutely breathtaking. Really, really awesome work. And of course, I was probably the same as Steve T, really interested in the sphere work. So I wanted to do that. And to be honest, I didn't want to turn a flower. There's so many awesome people out there who have done awesome flowers. And I would never be able to match their quality. The different route. My plan was I'll do an Allen Batty box like what Ruby Claire did, but I'll not do the pattern that he did. But do you know the bottom is a button? It's supposed to be a secret box, so you don't know which one to press on. You wouldn't know to press on it. On this one, you would because it's crap, and you're wondering how's crap. People who weren't here before, it all falls out. It's upside down. Shouldn't do that. So I made it. How do I describe this? I remounted. I made a sphere. Then I drilled a hole. Then I made this box to fit in that hole. There's two holes technically. There's like a hole that size and a hole that size. Then what did I do? I made a lid, and the lid was longer than what it is now. And then I put it back into the truck thing, and sort of turned these patterns. It's not patterns, is it? Try and disguise the joint, or emphasize the joint, so it all looks the same, so you don't know what. And then my plan is to draw flowers on there. And bone your zone, aren't I? I still haven't showed you how bad it is. Yes, you've seen it fall out of there, but that's not telling you, that's not showing you how bad it is. When I remounted it, I obviously didn't get. You have to imagine this piece not having that circle there. It was like a longer piece. I didn't get it back in the chuck. Perfect. You know the axes going down there. I didn't get it perfect. I've learned a lot, to be honest. It's my first one. I think if I did another one, I think my second one would be a little bit better. I think my 10th one would be better again. Let us show you. Now, I know you can see that view. Do you see the groove there? Watch the size of the groove as I turn this round. Did you see that? It's narrowed right there, much wider over there. Best to work out exactly how you ballsed up and made things wrong. And it becomes the centre. The centre. You must get your centre true. You watch Alan Batty for how to do it. Maybe Ruby Clare can do a demonstration one day. I don't know if she would. Maybe that's. People might be loath to do it. Demos, I'm not sure. But Ruby's is perfect, of course. And mine is, I would say, dreadful. Dreadful because it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And that is be a secret box. But that lid there, right, you aren't going to believe us, but I promise you, was a really good fit. And it did the opposite to what Richard Finlay described, how his Titan, and he's, of course he was right. And mine's loosened. So I think you should rough turn maybe a little bit. Let him settle, then turn to your final thing. Anyway, I'm ignoring chat and I'm going to go to chat now. Alright, did you turn the box first and then use a jam chuck rub? Yes, Steve T. I'm gonna release a video tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video on how I made it, and I'm gonna have to draw the flowers on. I'm gonna have to video that. There's six of them, so I need to do 6 flowers. I should hopefully get that done by. I'll try and do it tonight and tomorrow, and get the video released tomorrow. Then you can see. But I've got a lot to learn, and for me, I learn by doing a bit. You know what I mean? I think everyone does, don't they? Everyone learns by doing. But you can learn from watching other people, but you don't really develop your skill until you try to do it. I should point out something to you. If you are going to do this, when I say do this, I don't. I mean, if you ever come up against this situation, I want to explain something to you. Um, I'm still zoomed in there on a. Right, so you're easy just flick the OBS and see what you can see. It's just because there's a delay on YouTube, so I can't see there. Right. So, sorry, me visor hit me. Right, so you start looking there. Right, point tool. Right, what I used to do these grooves. Word of advice for you is, if you come to do that, right, if you use a point tool to do this, you could use a skew on its side. You know what I mean? And people put those patterns in the bottom. Use a skew on the side. Or you could make yourself a point tool. Some people call it a pyramid tool. Now, pretend me blanks on here, right? If you do it, line it up, I haven't tightened it. Imagine everything's tight and everything's there. Line it up, right? And the best you can, your finger to cause a push this up against your finger, which is like a rest. It's not really like pull, but it's that sort of thing, right? Have the flat bit up over, hold it against your finger here, right? And push in until your full depth. Just slowly, gently, doesn't matter. There's no race. In like that. Then bring it out. And the point is, do not go back in. Do it again. Right? Do it in one fluid motion to your depth, and then do not go back to it. I, like a donkey. I'm putting myself down. We live and learn, don't we? I didn't realise this. So there was times where, well, I had big trouble with this lead. Well, I went in a few times, and surprisingly, I couldn't see exactly where to go. It's hard to explain. Hopefully you just won't find out the hard way, but if you do want to find out the hard way, just do a cut, bring it out, do that, stop the lathe, have a look at it, start the lathe up again, and then try to find that same spot again. Not as easy as it seems. Right, I'm flicking back to YouTube now. I hope I explained that. Okay. Um, um, hodgepodge. Yes, for the first attempt, you should be more than pleased, Rob. I haven't attempted something as complex. Oh, hi, Barry. Um, yes, Hodge, but you know how you're an intelligent person. I know you're intelligent because funny people are always intelligent. Um, I know you know how to follow instructions and steps, and sometimes you don't have all the instructions and steps. But then you have your mind and other things you've done in the past. You can bring that experience to bear on any given task, and you will get there. Maybe not your first one, but your second one. And that's kind of what you're saying to me, I think. Yes, I will get there. I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just an honest person. If it's not very good, it's not very good. And if I can help you not make the mistakes I made, then my mistake was worthwhile. My sphere's quite good, isn't it? No, I've done a sphere before. There's 5 days to do it though. To get it round. I'll show you the doodah. I made a doodah so I could put it round there. See if it was round. A template of a doodah. Um, right, you have to practice sphere. Lots of it. Oh yeah, it takes lots of practice. If you make yourself a flat plate tool rest, it makes it easier for you to. Yes, yes, that's the point. Um, I think that. Hiya, Brian, by the way. I think that's a beautiful thing you created, Rob. Well done, young man. Thank you so much, Brian. You're very kind. I've done a video of a spear horn jig in the making. Used these spears take almost as long as making. Yeah, it does. Mine's just made of an MDF sphere jig. You as well see it on the video. No, nothing special at all. But I think I'm sure everyone in the chat, I've seen pretty much most of yours do turning. I'm confident you could do one of these boxes to a good standard. It's just knowing how to do it, and you'll have to watch my video tomorrow, see how I do it, then make changes to what you think I did wrong. I don't know how my video is going to be edited. It's obviously going to have loads cut out, so you just have to. It's all bright enough to fill in the gaps, come up with your own way. So so the idea is to be like a button like that. So you push that, then you take that out. That lid's not supposed to come off like that. Because you don't get us wrong. I'm all for um, a lid that kind of fits and isn't too loose. Too loose. I mean, like really loose, rattling around. But on this one, you do need a suction pop lid. You do need that. Take your time on that part. But I would turn it roughly, and I wouldn't turn it to the final size until a few days later or a week later. It's up to you what you do. I had to turn this. I had to turn it pretty quick. When did I start this? Oh God, I think probably Sunday, but I haven't been able to work on it all the time because I'm having to homeschool my kid. I'm saying my kids. It's actually my youngest one. The oldest one. He does his own work. Um, did I explain to everyone that I'm finished now? That I'm not doing. I'm going to do this. I'm not doing it live. It's going to take us too long. I think it's too boring. I don't know why I showed you that box. I wanted to show you what I did wrong, isn't it? Because of my video, it won't show you all those mistakes. See the way that lid is there? I'll probably be like that. Not that I'm trying to cheat people. I'm not trying to cheat and pretend I'm better than I am. There's one more thing I forgot to do this. Let me breathing. You know these sizes here? Your centers for the center there, right? They need to be absolutely perfect. Do you see the gap? Look at the size of the gap where this ring is there. I don't know what it is. Let's just pretend it's 4 millimeters. Okay. It needs to be the same size all the way around, and you can see it's not. Um, 2.5 millimeters. It needs to be the same size. So if you do one, make sure you use a compass and draw it out. Get your centers correct. Right, everyone, I'm just gonna go now. Thank you so much for coming along. Apologies for not finishing. But just is it fair to say I can't be bothered to sand it down for 3 days? Hi, Wood Dude. Hi, Terry. What was the thing? I've missed loads of chat and I apologise. I just saying he's going to freehand some balls. Um, I I what did I do? Can't even remember. Right, I did one half with a spindle gouge. Got it somewhere looking like a ball, and then I used a skew chisel because I don't own a negative rake scraper. So I used a skew chisel flat as if it was a negative rake scraper. I really apologise for me breathing. I need my inhaler. Um, the skew chisel like this, and then scraped it. Because I've watched some videos on YouTube, and those people recommend doing that to get it round. And I used a template like this. Alan Batty described. He put a piece of plastic on a faceplate, and he just used a parting chisel, right, to get the radius in there. Then you do imagine this ring here, and you can just use that as your template. Right, everyone, I'm going to go. Um, I like making jigs, handles, etc. because I can always use them. Balls, spindles, etc. mostly go away if I keep them. I almost have a look at them. That's a good point. Yeah, if you make your own handles and jigs, you'll see them all the time and use them. Did I say hello to everyone? I must have missed some people. Um, I've probably missed tons of. I wish I could read like Emma the Tiny Turner. She said she used to play games, like on Twitch and stuff. Well, I don't know if she played on Twitch, but I don't play games, so I don't understand it all. But she's used to looking at loads of chat. She's playing the games. That's why she can do it. I cannot do it. Yeah, it doesn't. Have I let you all down today? I have, haven't I? But if Richard P sees this, I don't know how long I'm keeping this video. Thank you so much for the word. It's a lush piece. It's gonna take us a bit of time. I'm gonna do a little bit of research, but I'm gonna message Tommy later. Um, Tommy sent us the boxwood. That's that bulb thing. There's boxwood. It's lush, really lush wood. Um, really dense grain. Um, I noticed Ruby Claire, she made hers out of alternative ivy. So it's I know Alan Batty on his demos where Ruby's seen it. He was using alternative ivy, and it's really stable, so it doesn't move. I think. I mean, I've got no experience of using. Um, I don't know. Is it acrylic or resin? I'm not sure I'm not sure what the material is. What alternative ivy is, but you know what I mean. That sort of resiny stuff. Um, I've never turned it like that before, but assuming I could turn that, I think this would be all a lot more stable. Wouldn't move, but you need the skill to do what you intend to do. Right, do babble on a bit, don't I? Just a bit. Um, right. Oh, yeah, I do the batty platen method, where you use a skew or pan to cut the template. Oh yeah, that's right. That are fixed with double-sided tape. It's the most accurate, yes. As Steve's just explained there, he uses that method. Where if you have say like an MDF thing attached to your faceplate, and double-sided tape, whatever material you're using, plastic or whatever, and then use the parting tool. Yeah, diameter of the ball you want to make, and then when you've got your template, you then just cut it in half. Right. Um, right. Take care, Mark. The gentleman returner. Well done on the return. Thank you. I don't think I did very good though. That's all right. I don't know. And by the way, I did say I was going to practice notes before I returned, and I didn't. I just find it really boring to put a piece of wood on and do beads and curves. That sounds a horrible thing to say. I prefer to make something, even if that something doesn't turn out great. At least I tried, and then the next one will be a bit better. The beads and curves. I think once you can do it, you should be like riding a bike, I'd have thought. But maybe I'm wrong. Should listen to more experienced people. Did I say a new name there? Adrian. Hello, my friend. Hi, Adrian. Right, take care, Robert and Karen. Um, I'm going now. 2 hours. 2 hours to turn half a ball, and it's not even done. It's not even half done. Right. Everyone, I'm going now. Thank you so much for coming along. Apologies for not finishing. It's just it's too punky, and I don't want to turn it round on the faceplate. You know what I mean? I don't want to put it in the jar. I want to do this side till it's finished. I know this is already moved, by the way. Warped, so I can do some more and get it done. And I think I might have to just soak it in. Even if I soak it in oil, that'll stiffen the fibers. Mhm. I know. I think oil will penetrate more than sand and sealer. That's an assumption, not a. Um, I assume Danish oil will be better for that job, but I can talk to Tommy about that later. What I use Transseal High Performance Wet Hardener, bought from Screwfix, I believe. Awesome, thank you so much, Hugh. Thank you. Right, bye, Doug. Miller, take care. Well, Valley, it was good just spending time here, Rob. We'll give it a coat of sealer and then sand it. Right, we'll do Dave. MVM Dave is what I always type in the chat now. So you know that I mean you. Otherwise, it might be another Dave. I was called Lewis Klondike, even though I know he's called Lewis. And there's only one Lewis. You would know what was saying I was talking to. So yeah, Steve T, take care. Take care, everyone. I'll try and get me flowers drawn. I've got a feeling they're going to be really bad because it's the 28th tomorrow, so my video has to be up tomorrow. I need to edit. 400,000 hours down to what can I get it down to? Like definitely 100%. It'll definitely will not be more than 20 minutes. So I'll edit me 400,000 hours down to 20 minutes, and then upload my video tomorrow. But I'm not going to do a premiere. I'm just going to upload it, so you can watch it at your leisure and flick through. What do you call that? Like jump through. You know what I mean? Skip ahead on the timeline. So take care, Gerard. Uh, is this your first live, Gerard? Oh man, I didn't explain anything because I was doing it. Did I? Uh, yeah, I work funny. Right, I'm gonna have to hit the button. Uh, 10,000 times speed rub. Yes, exactly, Pete. That's what I'll do. I'll cut out all my catches as well, so that'll save about hmm, 80,000 hours worth of footage. Just cutting out my. Hey Rob, I put my first video slideshow up this morning. Oh, awesome, Chris. Have you got a link, Chris, to your channel? People can click on you. Click on you. You know what I mean? People can subscribe to your channel. Put a link up, please. I'll keep it up until you do that. Good on you, Rob. Sound and see there. A good quote. Thanks, Adrian. Thank you. Um, yeah, I'll do that. I wonder if you want to say. I wonder if I should do the other side live now. Or would I? Once I've got this. Hmm, maybe not. Hodge might be back next week. Hodge isn't on today at 2 because he's doing 10 p.m. tonight for the Axewood paste. Sorry, Axe and paste. I don't know what it's called. Right, awesome. Chris has put his link in. Everyone subscribe to Chris. He's put I've lost it. I put my first video slideshow up this morning. Right, awesome. Everyone check out Chris spinning wood dodger. Dodges the spinning wood. Right. Right, awesome. Thanks everyone for coming. I'm gonna hit the button now. I need to go to OBS though. To do that. Right. Love yous all. Thank you for coming. I'll see yous another time.